Good morning, afternoon. It's good morning for some people.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
What's going on?
So I am excited today we're going to be doing this card. Isn't it fun? And it opens up to a Halloween tree.
Ooh.
A scary tree. He has little eyes in there. A ghost. And it's not really that difficult to do. Cricut put this in their projects. So here's a Christmas one. So if you don't want to do the Halloween one, you can do the Christmas one. But I'm going to just put together the Halloween one. But by putting together the Halloween tree, it's done the exact same way as this, except for this has a star, which I'll show you how. Nothing's glued here, so I can take that out and show you how to do that if you need help with the star. And I added this to the front too. And we have some Halloween costumes we're going to do on Thursday for the cuties. All right.
We've been working like crazy with those yesterday.
We have lots of those to do. So I'm Melody Lane. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you think you're subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. And click the thumbs up. It helps YouTube share my video so more people can learn about the Cricut as well. And this is Alex, my son. He has a channel called Beard Adventures. He also now has a channel called Crafting with Beard Adventures.
Yes.
Right? That's the name. So he's going to start doing some crafting videos on his channel as well, his crafting channel. And then adventures on his adventure channel. All right.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Having two channels.
Yeah. And assisting me with mine.
No.
Okay. First, I'm going to show you where to get this project file.
While you do that, I'm going to go get the other.
Okay. So you go to my website, melodylaneinspired.com, and Nightbot has shared Alex's craft channel. You can click on that and subscribe to his channel. But my website is melodylaneinspired.com. If you support my channel for only $2, you get access to a password to get over 1,000 of my Design Space projects. These are not SVGs, they're Design Space. They're all designed within Design Space. And all you have to do is click on supporter projects, put in the password. You get that password where at Patreon, if you're signed up, or if you're signed up under the video, if you click the join button for $4.99, you get a password as well. Thank you, Debbie. So here are the projects. So you'll find these two cards under pop-up cards.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, one says pop-up cards.
One.
That's
out, pop up.
Oh yeah, pop out are different. These are pop up. The pop up, I wonder if that's yeah. Look, there's that one. I'll have to fix that.
Did you put pup?
It says pup.
Oh man.
And then you change the page down here. So here is the Halloween one, and you can also find it under new, because it is a new one as of right now. You can also find it under Halloween. Where's it at? Is it not under Halloween?
It's right there to the left.
Oh, okay, it's right here. So you can also find it there. All you have to do to open a project is click open. You don't have to download anything. Yay! Barbara got her pin yesterday. One of the perks of supporting on Patreon. And then it opens up like this, and then you just customize. This is a bigger file and it takes a long time to open, so I have pre-opened it for you. So we don't have to wait for that. I also wanted to show you, oh, where's the front pumpkin? Okay, so this pumpkin right here, all the black you see, it draws that on. Now, you can do that if you want, or if you go down to the bottom, I think it's the bottom of the layers panel. I'm looking for hidden things. Maybe it's not the bottom. Here it is. The jack-o'-lantern in the layers panel that is hidden. If you unlock that, it will give you that where you can cut this out of paper. So you don't have to draw it. If you don't want to draw it, it does take a long time to draw. So I just want to let you know that. Okay, so let's go over here, and first we're going to do this for all of you wonderful people. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Melanie G, Cindy, Margie, Hilda, Phyllis, Anne, Martha, Catherine, Renee, Tina, Robin, Kathy, Barbara, Lori, Angie, Courtney, Audra, Jewel, Lucy, Brenda, Michaela, Linda, Valerie, Valentina, Paula, Edna, Jennifer, Deja, BJ, Carrie, Lori, Julie, Joanna, Susan, Deborah, Amber, Sherry, Nicola, Phyllis, Marjorie, Deborah, Kay, Lisa, Brenda, Sedona, and Diana. And a huge thank you to my VIPs. Oh, and Bev said she made the jack-o'-lantern into print and cut. That's a great idea too. Okay, let's get started. I need the glue. Alex's little cutie. What's its name or
Georgie.
what? Georgie from what?
It.
Oh, from the movie It.
He's got a red balloon. He's got a little
Sailboat.
yeah, that went down the drain.
Here's my ghost. I like it because his eyes poke out. And I made little baskets, little pumpkin buckets for their trick-or-treating needs. Here's Dracula.
This is a
Yes,
very
the
big
cape.
head.
I like the big head. Okay. Gotta move the little guys. Okay, first what I want to do is some of these are kind of hard to remove from the mat because like this one, it has cut lines here, here, and here. So it's like you don't know how to get it off the mat. You got to be real careful. That is coming off kind of easy that way, but sometimes I felt like I had to go from one side and then the other. And I'm going to have Alex make sure all these little holes are poked out. Okay, these came off so easy. Welcome, Nancy. The Halloween tree you cannot get unless you are a supporter of the channel for $2 or more. Okay, we have all our pieces. Let's start with the tree first. Well, let's not start with the tree first because he's still making sure all those things are poked out. We can start with this guy. So this piece is drawn on, and then we're going to glue it here, but we want to make sure we get this on the right side, and that looks good. So I am using Art Glitter Glue. Did that?
checking her alerts right now.
Yeah. I hear the noise, but I don't see it. Unless the noise was late. Oh, also, the Christmas one we're going to do in our crop next week. So if you support at $5 or more on Patreon, we do a monthly crop. This isn't poked through. And it's on the fourth Tuesday of the month from 8 to 10. And I thought you could do the Christmas one, I mean the haunted, the scary one, Halloween one if you want.
It's 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, thank you.
Just like Evan. Starts talking and then he forgets what he's saying.
Yeah. Poke through that hole. Oh, you know what I did?
No.
Don't put glue on the bats yet, because look, they're not going to be glued to anything, or on that top piece. So you only want to put glue on the pumpkins, but you don't want to put it on the yellow pumpkin, otherwise you'll see the glue coming through here, like right here. Now also, I want to, because the Cricut drew this in and filled it in, there are a few spots in the centers that I'm going to fill in with a marker. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you have questions, put them in all caps. The password for the posts on Patreon are in the on the post page, which is after you're signed into Patreon. You go to patreon.com/melodylane and you can scroll through all my posts, or scroll through, you can filter for times and months and all of that too. But all you really need is the password. Okay. We got that done. And here is the base card that it's all going to go on. Welcome, Deb. Alex's Facebook page is Beard Adventures. And Nightbot is going to share the link for you to subscribe to his channels. Are you almost done with those?
Yeah. Well, that one's already done.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to start the tree now. So you have, hold on, let me move this so I can see this. You have two pieces. You can put them any way you want. This one still has holes to poke out.
Does it? Here.
Oh, that's all right. I got them.
Done.
All right, let's lay these out first. So you have these two pieces are different, and then you have, oh, that goes to the pumpkin. 4 little trees. And you can see these two have lines going this way and one in the middle. These two have lines all going up from the bottom. So first you put these together, and then you put the lines that have lines at the top going, and then these bottom ones. Can you clean that one out for me? So this one that has the spider web on it has a line going through it. And we're gonna just stick these together with the line at the bottom and the line at the top. And that's where we start. I do have printer suggestions on my website, Melody Lane Inspired. I think if you go to the About Me, there's FAQ. There's lots of questions, and some of them are about the printers. Okay, so this one has a little spider on it, so we don't want to put it inside this way, or it's going to be you won't see the spider. So make sure you want to put it so the spider's on the outside. Welcome, Carolyn. And then I'm going to put this one. This one doesn't have anything on it. So we're going to put this one here. Okay, so now we got our starting to our tree. And now we have to put these two pieces on it. So make sure you put the pieces on with the writing on the outside. Now I'm going to put this one, I think, here. Or do I want this one? That one has a lot of.
Did you say welcome, Carolyn?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take these off. Only because of the spider. There's like a lot of spiders over here. And I'm gonna put this plain one here.
I think Sue Padinsky is scared during this video. Too many things that scared her on the desk.
Sue Padinsky doesn't like scary movies. We had a chat last night. Okay, and then I'm going to put these on, and you have to slide it over the center one and the other two with the slots.
Is the spider drawn?
Yes, the spider is drawn on there. And those little eyes are drawn on there. And these little eyes
Basically anything like black on there
is drawn.
Yeah.
Look at the little Halloween face on there at the top. I love this tree. Okay, so now we gotta turn this around to get to this one. And this one has little eyes drawn on there. So we're gonna put this over the little slits. Oh, I'm not in that back slit yet.
Miss Justice is asking, if I resub to your mom today, can I get the pin that was just mailed out? I've been
No.
having phone and computer issues.
To get the last pin, you would have had to support through July, August, and September. Okay. So the tree is done for just the tree. Now we have things to add to it. but we're not going to do that until the tree is on the card. So there's what it looks like from the top. Now we have pieces to put onto the bottom.
Do you have to connect that piece right there?
Oh, you're right. This isn't connected. It wasn't in the slit. There we go. I think they're all connected now. Oh, I should have done this before I put the tree together. This little spider. So this has a hanging spider right there under my finger. See right there? It's a tiny spider. And I tried to cut it out of paper. Well, that didn't work. I could have probably cut it out of vinyl, but instead I decided to color it with a marker. Any marker will do. Like I said, it'd probably be easier. You want to color both sides of it.
You don't glue any of the tree pieces together, correct?
No. Okay. There, now you can see the spider right here. And from both sides. Okay, hold on a second. Yes, so Betsy says, I will be away and won't be able to watch. Will I be able to watch it later? You can watch all of my videos later. Okay, so now the next piece to the tree are these two pieces. So we're going to fold those on the score lines. And these get folded up. I don't always know where they get folded. Okay, also I want to announce there is a digital mystery box released just now. Oh yeah, thanks Irma. It is a digital mystery box, so it will not sell out. You have 2 weeks to buy the box. It's only available in the United States because it is digital.
Oh no, crops.
Oh, the crops aren't able to be seen later. Sorry. I thought you meant just the video. No, crops, if you miss it, they're not recorded. If you refresh your video, you can get the link to the mystery box, but I highly suggest you watch the video first. Okay, so now we have these two pieces. And they go, oh wait, I forgot a piece. This piece. I forgot this piece in my Christmas tree. It doesn't have it.
You're like, what's that piece? I'm like, I bet it's part of the tree.
Okay, so this piece folds like this. So it folds in half like that. And this we are going to glue. So we're going to put this over these pieces down here. So it's going to go over that. We're going to glue this on. And it just helps stabilize these pieces to stay where they're supposed to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put glue on both of these. How much is the mystery box? I don't even remember. It's 4 image sets. One of them is printable Moana. One of them is Maui's tattoos that are not, they're not set to print. So they're the tattoos from the Moana movie. And one of them is Wholehearted, which has different images on it from Disney. Some princesses and some other stuff. And I don't remember the other one.
I didn't watch the video. I don't know. Linda asked, what is a crop? She's new here.
A crop is, a crop in general is something that it's usually held at places like a hotel or something where everybody brings their stuff and crafts together. What we do is virtual, so we're in a Zoom, so everybody is in Zoom video, and it's not standing up by itself. Okay, we gotta put these pieces on. And we're all crafting together. Most of us are on the same project, although you can work on any project you want. Okay, so now we have to put, and it's supposed to fold flat, so make sure it does fold flat. But to put this on, it needs to be open. We are going to put this, so these flaps are at the bottom of the tree. This is in the center between 2 of these. And I think I want one in the center so I can see the spider web. Then we're going to match the slits up with the slit in here and here, and match these slits up here. Now this part is really important. I also have an open crafting Zoom, and this is where I first put this tree together, and I made a mistake. I did not put this on and make sure it stayed that way correctly. And so I was in the crafting Zoom with other people. We're all just crafting, and I was in there for 2 hours trying to get this tree together, the first one. And I realized my mistake, and so I'm glad I made that mistake so I can help you guys not make the same mistake. So we're going to do the same thing with this one. The rounded curves go on the top part. Otherwise, it's upside down.
This is not the tree from Dreaming Tree, the cards, right?
No, this is not from Dreaming Tree.
In Design Space, but then this one is changed.
Yeah, this one I created from the Christmas tree in Design Space and made it a Halloween tree. Okay. So I push these down on both of them so you can see they're connected. Now we have to link the little slits in the black pieces to each other.
It would be 15 a month, right, for the pin?
Yeah. Oh, this has to go on top. So you just hook up the slits.
So Sonia asks, I have a question. When you buy a digital mystery box, how does that work if you ever cancel your subscription?
It has nothing to do with your subscription.
Because if you buy the box, you're buying.
You buy it, you own it forever.
Yeah.
These images from the mystery box will never be in Cricut Access either.
How did you fold the black pieces?
I folded on the score line. See right here? There's a fold, only one fold, and then the little folds for these pieces. So if you fold the tree flat, it will look like this. Now you can rewatch this video too. if there's something you're missing. And you can pause the video and you can rewind the video. So now the trees, and these keep sliding up until we get this onto the card. Okay? And before we glue this in, we want to make sure that's on there. I'm going to set that to the side for a minute because I want to glue the pumpkins to these pieces, because we glue the tree to these pieces next. But I want to show you the pumpkins. So I put 3 pumpkins on each one, and I put the first one in the center, kind of lined up where the slit is. So there's a little slit in there, and I'm just going to kind of line that up with the slit and just kind of eye the others. And then if you're still working on the tree, this will give you some time to work on the tree while I'm doing this. It doesn't matter if there's a front or back to the pumpkins. So now I'm going to put this one over here. Bend it so it goes around like a circle. There are 3D letter files in Design Space. You can go to image sets, and you could search, I think, Lori Whitlock, or just search 3D. And they will come up, or search 3D letters. Jamie thinks it's called 3D alphabet. So we're going to do this one the same way. Oh. Didn't poke out the eyes.
Where can I get the glue you use?
Nightbot shared a link to the glue. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is see these 2 pieces that are folded up. It's hard to see because they're black. We're going to put glue at the bottom of these pieces, and we're going to put them through the slots. No, we're not. We're not going to put glue at the bottom of the pieces. First, we're going to put them through the slots, and then we can glue them. You can also tape them too, which I think I may do, because taping them, if you make a mistake, you can untape them. Can you hand me some tape, Alex? Okay, first I'm going to put them through. So I put one side through like that, and I'm just putting a little tape on for now. And then now we're going to get the other half circle and put these through the slot in the other half circle. Okay, and I don't know why I can't do this. There. Bend them up so you can get them into the half circle. And I know it's hard to see, but you're just going to push them through there. See how they're coming through? And then I'm going to tape those. You can glue them. I'm just taping them for now. These pieces will be glued to the card, so oh, and see what happened? My thing came undone, and that's what happened to me last time. This piece is not all the way down on here like it was. When I was finagling, getting those down there, they moved. There. Now I got them pushed back down so the orange and the black are even. One's not up too high. Hope you can see that. And then when I open it more, it opens up the tree because they will be glued down like this. And then when it's folded closed, it closes flat. So that's why I say to tape them down, because I glued them down. I taped them on the Christmas tree, which I did first, and then glued these down on the first Halloween tree, and I had such a hard problem, I had to redo that part. Okay, so now we have our card, and I also want to show you why I made these black and this black and the little tabs, the piece that I made around the bottom, all the same color, because I didn't on this one. So the piece that was black that we just folded into that had the tabs, you can see those on this Christmas one. I wish I would have made that red. I think I did change it to red in my file that I shared, because I can see the white here. Okay, so we're going to put these pieces down. This is for the front of the card. And then we're going to glue these down about right there. The glue is used for any paper. This glue really has nothing to do with glitter. The name of the company that makes the glue is called Art Glitter. That's why it's called Art Glitter Glue. Although it works on glitter, for glitter, glitter paper, glitter cardstock. And we want to put this here. We kind of want a frame all the way around it, and that's not even. This is why I like the glue, because I can move it before it dries. And then we're going to put this one down. Oops. Did not see this didn't cut all the way. Uh-oh. Now I'm ripping it. Might have to put a bat down there or something. If I would have tried to rip that off before I put glue on it, could have turned it over. Okay, so now we're going to try to line this one up with the one we already have down. And we want to fold this like that. Okay, now the next thing we do is we're going to glue the tree down. And we're going to glue these half circles down on the edge of the green pieces here. And we want to make sure the circle's even. Okay? So I'm just going to put glue on one of them. I'm going to put glue underneath the tape to make sure that is all glued well. So I've glue on one of them for now. And I'm just going to line it up. Oops, it's too high on the edge of the green there. So you can't see the green. And then I'm going to push this over and add glue to this piece.
Miss Justice, what are you talking about? She says, I joined at Melody Lane, but it didn't pop up, probably because I renewed my old subscription. I'm not sure.
If you sign up at patreon.com, the alerts are not working for that, so that won't pop up. If you sign up at melodylaneinspired.com, that doesn't really mean anything. So signing up at Melody Lane Inspired as a member or something, that is not my membership. That is just free. That just lets you comment and stuff on my blog. That's not actually signing up for the project files. And when you are a Patreon and you have the secret password, you do not sign in to melodylaneinspired.com.
Janice is asking, I know I can go rewatch, but why is there a brown piece in the file?
That's for this pumpkin.
Okay.
Okay. So let's put the rest of the stuff together. Let's put our ghost together. So I made 3 ghosts.
Like Casper and his buddy.
No, they're all the same ghost. I made 3 ghosts for the tree and 1 for the front of the card. And I used Cricut Smart cardstock. Can you see my ghost? I cut out 2 cards at a time, so that's why there's so many. And the ghost for the tree, I put in, gotta poke out. His holes are so tiny. I made him double-sided. So you can put him on the tree and see him from both sides. If you're just using regular cardstock, you could just glue him on and not use the black part. But I made these little black pieces to fit the ghost. I didn't make them. It's part of the file in Design Space. Somebody that works at Cricut made the ghost. I just made an extra piece for his back. And Are there any other questions like that?
Not that I've seen.
The pumpkin that has the brown, that just came like that from Design Space. It just has lots of layers, not a lot. Believe me, when I'm picking out images to share with you guys, I really try not to pick out ones that have 15 layers. Believe me, some of them do. And I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that many. And some of them are really cool, but when you're doing a whole project with them, you don't need that many. That's just too many things to put together. I'm just poking through his eyes and mouth. Kobe is snoring.
These look like little poppers.
Alex calls them puppers.
He's a pupperoonie.
So you're just sticking these on there. I guess I could have had the eyes and mouth draw on there. And then I have bats to glue on.
That's
Oh,
paper.
Yes, this is
Smart.
Cricut Smart sticker paper. Also, tweezers may come in handy for the next part. I still have to put this part around the tree. And that's when I used the Cricut reverse tweezers.
Was the black for the ghost a tad larger?
Yes.
Gives it like a
It,
shadow.
it puts an outline around it. This is the last one.
I understand that, Cindy. I usually draw when things are tiny.
Yeah, but I didn't think this would be bad because they're just poked out. And it's probably because the sticker paper.
It's Jasper's 13th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Jasper.
Jasper's a puppers.
Oh, okay. I thought, and somebody told me to say hi to somebody one time, and I was going to their grandson, and I forgot.
Oh, no.
I remembered late that night, and I'm like, I never did say that in the video. Okay. So now for these, I put one of the ghosts as the top of the tree. I'm going to show you this way. Like, I just kind of glued him up here, but you want to make sure that when you close it, it's not sticking out of the card too far. And I don't think it will, mostly, if you just put a little glue at the bottom and stick that up here. And I can test it real fast, and it closes okay. Oh, maybe I didn't put enough glue. Do you see my tweezers?
Yep, right there.
I started using these tweezers on this tree because these tweezers like squeeze really tight and we'll get that on there so it'll stay. Gotta put the top of the tree back through there. So there you can see the ghost on the top of the tree. And then the other ones, I'm gonna feel like it's coming apart there too. I'm gonna stick some glue in there.
Am I gonna make some more scary cards? Yeah, I have a few ideas. I have a little bit of time before Halloween, so I think so. A few ideas, so hopefully.
Oh, it would be fun to have a ghost stick out a little bit. Yeah, could do that too.
A little piece of acetate.
But it won't fit in an envelope that way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I have the ghost facing this way. So now when you look from this way, you don't see the ghost because it's only kind of one-sided. So I want to make sure I put a ghost like maybe over here so you can see it better. Oh, and I do have stuff on him. I'm going to go ahead and use my tweezers to get him on there really good. Shirley's asking zombies. We have zombies in Design Space. It's a really old image set.
I was gonna make another It card. Or, well, I haven't made an It card yet. I made an It outfit. But with the Aperture.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna stick it right there. Now you can stick these anywhere you want. That choice is completely up to you.
Valerie asks, can anyone recommend where I can find sympathy cards? Patterns. Cricut ones aren't quite right.
You can make your own. There's different sympathy sentiments in Design Space. And you know what? I don't like to send sympathy cards. I have a few sympathy cards in my files, but I understand sympathy, but I always want, if somebody needs a sympathy card, I try to send them a card that will just make them smile and not, oh, I'm sorry you're going through this or something, but maybe something to encourage them.
Bonnie, so on YouTube, when you subscribe, it doesn't cost money to subscribe. So if you're subscribed to one of my channels, it doesn't go over to the other one. To get notified when I post a video on the other channel, you would have to subscribe to that one and then
Click the bell. Okay, now we're going back to this piece. This is just a long piece with a bunch of score lines. And fold them all so they go into a circle. And what we're gonna do, like if we put these two pieces together, we're not gonna glue this yet. We're gonna put it down around the bottom of the tree. But I just wanna show you what we're gonna do. So this is a hexagon, I think? You can see it there. So I'm gonna put glue on this piece, and that piece is going to go on this flat part here of the card. Remember the two tabs went under the slit there? And we have that on both sides. So then the piece that we glue together will be on the other side. I'm trying to show you before I do it so you can see. So there's like two flat pieces where the two pieces crossed and the tabs are glued underneath this paper. So that's the only place we're gonna put glue. Actually, we could just put glue right on those pieces. At least the one. And then we want to make sure it's the middle piece. Like once that's together, it would be right there. So I want to put that there and glue that on. Stick it down to the bottom of the card so it's touching the card. And then I'm going to come over on this side underneath the tree, and we're going to put glue right on, see the rounded curve there? Oh, it just fell off. Let me put a little more glue. I didn't even push it on there. I'm just trying to show you guys how to do it. Okay. Let me make sure this is on there. And you can use the tweezers. Sorry, Dracula. To squeeze it on. This is why I like these tweezers. I never use these tweezers so much until these trees. And then I'm going to glue one end I have one end still sticking out here.
Bonnie, the one for, if you type in, so Sue typed in crafting, and right underneath that, Nightbot says subscribe to Alex's craft channel. That link should bring you to the crafting channel. There's only shorts on there right now, like short videos.
Yeah, he hasn't edited his video yet.
Because I've been busy doing.
Yeah, he's been busy making costumes. Okay, so I got the little short end on there, so now I'm going to put glue all across this. The heck? Why was there a skeleton behind me?
Because
I didn't even know that was there. Was I supposed to get scared?
when you switched to scene, it was going to be behind you. But he doesn't like to stay standing.
And you want to push this down so this looks even. So now what that does is the fold, see how it has the fold there, will be right on the fold here. So that just makes it look all neater and keeps everything in place. Now we got bats to do, and then we're going to do the front of the card. I got the card upside down. So you just glue the bats on wherever you want to glue the bats on. I'm going to put one up here at the top. And boy, these tweezers come in handy to hold that tight.
Who's that? Never heard that noise before.
It's
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty. You should have received
yeah?
an email about your car's
How do you hang
extended
up?
warranty. Since we have not gotten a
don't
response,
know.
we are giving you a final courtesy call before.
that was my phone number that people can call me during a live video. Oh, I didn't mean to put glue on that side. I wanted it on the other side, on his other wing. And put down here. I have 4 bats. I don't know if I made 3 or 4 for you. I originally only made 2. And then when I made mine, I'm like, that's not enough bats. Where do you squeeze to open and close the tweezers? You squeeze right here. So that's where I squeeze. I know a lot of people said they didn't like these tweezers because they're not used to them. But they're really good because I don't have to squeeze them and squeeze tight. It's doing it automatically. Sometimes I talk to the people trying to give me a warranty, and it's for a car I don't own anymore. Haven't owned it in 4 years, so I tell them, well, I don't own that car anymore. Oh, well, what kind of a car do you own? And I say Tesla, and they say, oh, I'm sorry, goodbye.
Because they can't.
They can't do a warranty for a Tesla.
You're going to put a bat over the tear.
What?
You were going to put a bat over the tear.
What tear?
On the green piece.
Oh, down here?
That's what you said.
I don't really like it though, because there's a bat there.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick it there. You don't have to use the bats, or all the bats.
Christina, just noticed her emoji changed color.
Woohoo! Christina means you've been around for 2 years.
2 years.
Okay. All right, we're done with this part of the card. Now the front of the card is fun. What does the front of the card look like? Did I? Oh, I did. So I popped this up with tape. Can you get me a piece of tape? No, the pop-up tape. It's behind you.
Oh.
The big roll. Oh, and no wonder I have two pieces of this. I forgot this piece. This piece is the shadow. And I didn't put it on my other card.
It's right here. I was like, the big roll is not on there.
Okay, so we're gonna stick this big green piece on the front. That skeleton's gonna kill me.
No, it's not.
He hit my chair.
Yeah. It's like a front flip.
You're gonna kill the skeleton.
He's already dead. Oh. Here. Right there.
Oh no, I need a much bigger. That's okay, I can get it. It's right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy on some foam tape. You don't have to. I just like them raised a little bit. Oh, and we gotta get this ghost for the front of the card. Let's do the ghost first. So this is a bigger ghost, and he's only one-sided. Okay, his mouth popped through, but his eyes didn't. I cannot get his eye poked out. This is when you get to poke eyes out. Oh no, now it's sticky there. Okay, I need to flip that over. I thought the ghost was cute coming up behind the pumpkin here. And this, I'm going to glue that on afterwards. Yeah, I've gotten calls for student loans too, and I've never had a student loan. I went to beauty school during high school, like it was a high school class. It was 2 hours out of this high school. They bussed us over to the beauty school in my junior and senior year, and completely through vacations and summers. So I didn't actually have to pay for it. And it's what I loved to do until I found crafting and thought, when I was at work doing hair, I love doing hair. But until I found crafting, all I wanted to do was go home and craft instead of work. So that's when I decided I need to find a way to get paid to do this and to teach you, because I loved making the videos and loved teaching. Oh, we forgot this guy. He's on the inside. Okay, so also I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to have all this frilly stuff here. I glued this on mine. I'm gonna turn it over. And I just glued the middle. So you can do that, but I don't see all this. I see no reason for 2 layers for this stuff, so I just take little scissors and cut them off. Like that. And then you're gonna put this pumpkin on first, the brown piece. Yes, I did hair for 25 years. And when I realized it's 25 years, that's when I said, that's long enough, I quit. I'm gonna do videos full time. And I get to hang out with you guys all day and help answer your questions on Facebook. And are you guys members of my Facebook group, Cricut Design Space? I have a giveaway going on right there now for a $100 gift card to Amazon. In that group, I posted to share what you learned. Okay, so now I'm going to put glue right on the back of this piece. So all you have to do is share what you learned in one of my videos. Maybe share a tip that you learned that maybe someone else has not seen.
Where's the brown piece again?
It's inside right there.
Okay.
It just gives more dimension to the jack-o'-lantern. That's all it is. You don't have to do it. If you just want to do the orange and the black and the green, I would do the green. You don't have to do that layer in there. It's not a must. And then I just put him down there. And I think that's it. Oh, I bent the bat. This says, have a delightfully frightful Halloween. And then the tree opens up. Here, I'm going to do it like this. That way.
Not at all. For some reason, I thought this was going to take a lot longer.
Well, that's because I spent 2.5 hours in the Zoom with other people trying to get my tree together.
True. You for sure did.
That's because I did not have it correct on there, and that's why I was so careful to let you guys know you got to really check that. Got to put the pin in my glue.
Wipe off the top first.
I don't have time for that.
Yes, you do.
And then we have little ghost or little costumes for our cuties. We're going to do Thursday night. Isn't he cute? His little pumpkin. So they can sit around the tree and sing scary songs.
Yeah. Tell ghost stories.
He lost his little bucket. Yeah, they can tell ghost stories. And here's the bunny. Oh, did you guys see the back of the bunny? He has a cottontail. So they got their little treat buckets. And we're going to try to make more. All standing around the little tree. This is his It movie.
Georgie.
One. Oops. Man, his costume fell off. And we made the costumes so they're not hard to take on and take off.
Put on and take off.
Yeah. Monster Mash.
And I've made a piece to make it so much easier. But you guys won't see that until Thursday.
Okay. Do we have any questions at all?
Questions?
Questions about anything?
Look behind you.
Please give the link to the Facebook group. Sue Badinsky just put the link in the Facebook group. There are all the links. Well, maybe not. I have lots of Facebook groups. But the link for the Cricut Design Space Facebook group is in the description of every video. And Sue just shared it in the chat also.
Look behind you.
He's got his lights on. His eyes.
His hands are up.
They want to see the skeleton. There's the skeleton. We took him to Gatlinburg a few years ago.
Yeah.
He rode in the back seat.
With a unicorn hat on.
Yeah, he was dressed for Halloween. He had a unicorn headband with a unicorn thing.
And we would roll down the window so people could see him in the back seat. He had a seatbelt.
Did we have a video of that? Is it on your channel?
I don't know. It should be.
On his Adventures channel.
I think he's gonna be my new passenger.
No, I have the giveaway for the Maker 3. I don't think is over yet. I'm not sure when that's supposed to be over. I'm going to have to watch the video to remember.
Welcome, Regina.
Yes, welcome, Regina. Thank you. How do you get the little Cricut guy? So, these little Cricut cuties, they come in mystery boxes. Not digital mystery boxes, physical mystery boxes. I do share a video when these boxes are available and what is in the box. So make sure you watch a video of what's in the box before you buy it. Also, if you're not seeing my notices on Facebook, you can join my email list, because when there's a mystery box, I always send out an email as well. Lynn says Elon has lost too much weight. Because no, he's a skeleton. Thank you, Evelyn. Which video for the Maker 3 giveaway? It's one of the, I think it's a Side Edge Design Space class. So if you go to my videos for the Design Space classes, let me see if I can, let me go to YouTube. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing yet. Let me go to my channel first. So here's my channel. This is what we are live right now. This is the Cricut Cutie costumes. Then Friday will be new images. And then Saturday is Pinterest inspired. Saturday, I'm giving away a Cricut Cutie. You have to be live in order to win. I don't know what happened to my voice. Don't I sound funny?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, talking like that.
Look, Disney Digital Mystery Box. I love that little chicken. Okay, what else? What I was going to show you? Oh, so you can go to all my Cricut Design Space classes. If you click on Play All, I think that one is in here. Designing Double Edge Cards and Maker 3 giveaway. So how did I just come about to here? So I scrolled down to my Cricut Design Space Classes 2021. I clicked Play All, and then I scrolled down to my Designing Edge, Double Edge Cards and Maker 3 giveaway.
So do you do Pinterest inspired like once a month or?
Yes.
Okay.
So I do Pinterest inspired.
Eastern time zone.
On the 4th Saturday of the month. So what that is we go to Pinterest and find a project, and then we recreate it in Design Space. So even if you don't want to do the project I'm doing, although I do share that project with the people watching live, I throw a link out in the chat when we're done making the project. So, now you distracted me.
Pinterest inspired. You make the
project.
Yeah, but so
and then
you
I share
find
the
one.
link. Oh, what I was going to say is, even if you don't want that project or like the project we're working on, I teach you how to design in Design Space. So I teach you for making it from nothing to something. So thanks for watching my videos. If you learn anything from my videos, please give me a thumbs up. It's completely free to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. We are going to do a Zoom crop next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Otherwise, yes, there's lots of squirrels around here. Otherwise, you can, I have a daily Zoom open 24/7, where you can go in and craft with other people. I don't know where my alerts are, because I'm hearing the noise and not seeing it.
Is that what you brought off the screen before the video?
No.
Oh.
Okay. There's questions I'm missing.
How do you like your dream box?
Oh, I love the dream box.
Yeah. It's
I
nice.
bought another dream box for my crafting house, my Airbnb crafting house. All my videos are Eastern time zone. Has anyone ever prank called you? I don't think so, not that I remember.
I've
Terry
prank called
just got
people.
her Disney mystery box. Yeah, I used to prank people when I was a kid.
There was this.
Okay, Evelyn's asking, how do I get your projects onto Design Space? So if you signed up with Patreon, you go to patreon.com/Melody Lane and you'll get a password. If you're on YouTube membership,
Evelyn also said your link to Dreambox is not working. You want to scroll up and click on it, see what happens.
oh, it doesn't. It goes to an oops, and I'll try to fix that, but you can still click on it and use my code HAPPY, and you can click on
Happy-
furniture.
Happy 1000.
No, I
Oh.
gotta change that. The code is just HAPPY for the dream box. You save $100.
Well, I'm glad someone clicked on it, so now you know to change it and
Yeah.
fix it.
I think that was for a special sale. Oh, she asked about. So click on community. So on my YouTube channel, if you are a member, click on community and scroll down. Okay, this is the mystery box. That's public.
Yeah, it's like go slow.
Okay, and then this is the Halloween card. It also gives you the code to get my projects inside this thing. So you have to click on read more. If you are a $4.99 member here, you have to click on read more. So once you have the 4-digit passcode, then you go to Melody Lane Inspired. Let me go here and refresh this.
Oh.
And then you click on supporter projects. Now there is no uploading and downloading. I'm putting in the code. And I could just search tree. And there's lots of trees. Oh, there was the Christmas one I saw. So to open it, all you have to do is click open. Look at this Christmas tree. Look, another squirrel. Because I love this one. One for the Joy and one for the other machines. But you can click on open. And then this page pops up. And then just click open again. And it will open up like this.
Evelyn, if you're on Patreon, you have to sign into Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Melody Lane and go to posts, right?
No, if you just go to patreon.com/Melody Lane, it brings you to all the posts.
Yeah.
If you're signed in. If you're not signed in, it won't bring you there. So to open the projects, all you have to do is click customize. Oh, finally! I'm on the old 6.12. Now I get to update. So we're going to update.
Is that everything?
I think so. You might need to have access in order to not be charged for this project also. A lot of my project I make from free images. Yay, I'm finally 6.13. And you can see some more things we're working on.
Hey, don't show that.
Okay. All right. Trying to see if there's any other questions. You can always ask questions in the comments below if you're watching the replay. I am going to do more infusible ink projects. I have a ton of infusible ink.
How do I go to the
I am on Patreon and no password.
That's what we just answered.
Okay. Evelyn, you can email me. If you go to my website, you can click contact and contact me, and I will try to help you with the Patreon. You have to be signed into Patreon before you can see the password post. Okay, Amy says I'm on Patreon, can't get any projects at all. I have the code. So then once you have the code, you need to come here. Please email me and contact me. And if you have an iCloud email, I try to respond back and I get blocked. So if you don't get a response from me, it's because of your email that I can't email you. But my projects are all on melodylaneinspired.com once you have
The password.
the password. So if you're on the post for with the password, then write down the password. And then just go to Melody Lane Inspired.
And go to supporter projects.
Yes. This update is just bug fixes and some other things. When there is a big change, I let you know about it. You go to open and nothing comes up. So when you click open the project, nothing comes up. What version of Design Space are you? I think that's a Design Space problem, but you can message me. You can email me. Email is better because then after you send this contact, we can go back and forth with pictures if you need help. Will you make a smart writable label vinyl for Maker 3? I'm not sure what you mean. There's lots of labels in Design Space that are writing labels. Amy, you get a blank page when you either click Make It or Customize. If you're on Facebook, go into my Design Space Facebook group and say that in there and ask for help. Because that's a Design Space problem, and Jamie and I could totally help you with that.
Good, Evelyn. Figured it out.
Yay, Evelyn got them. The password does change around the 5th of the month. So around the 5th of the month it will change, and I post when it changes immediately. Oh, Amy, I think I know maybe what your problem is. You need to completely delete. If you're on an older version of Design Space, you need to completely delete Design Space. Delete it from your downloads folder, from your application folders. Delete it from everywhere, and then go back to Cricut and download it again.
I've had to do that before.
Amy, Jamie just gave you a link that will help you with that. Yes, make sure your computer is up to date, your Windows is up to date, your Mac is up to date, and then the best thing to do is completely delete Design Space. Don't just delete the icon, delete the entire thing. That means any installers that you've downloaded in the past. There are probably, if you've never deleted them, there's probably like 10 of them in your downloads folder. Delete all of them. Delete everything Cricut. You will not lose your projects because your projects are saved to the cloud.
Why is she? How do you know my email? What do you mean?
Oh, because it says we will email you. So I don't actually email you, Evelyn. I make a post on Patreon, and Patreon emails you from the email that you signed up for Patreon. Every time I make a post on Patreon, Patreon then emails you. I don't email you. And if you're not getting emails from Patreon, let me know and I can tell you some things to fix that. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. If you have more questions, you can always go to my contact page or comment underneath the video. I love comments underneath the video because that helps YouTube share my video. So if you learned anything or anything you want to say in the comments, I would love to hear it. Tell me something you're grateful for. Tell me something you might have learned. We love seeing people learn. All right.